What is going on, YouTube comic community? It's your boy Kevin Vidini here, back at it with Superpower review. Guys, guess what? What's That Comic Book is back. Aren't you happy? I'm so happy. I know a lot of people have missed this show. I have been getting nonstop messages. Kevin, when is What's That Comic Book coming back? Well, it's finally back. It's returned, all right? It's here. We have a great lineup of guests. I got people on the show today that I call friends. They're really good people. They mean something near and dear to my heart. I love these guys. Unfortunately, though, as you can see on the title and on the thumbnail, Jason was supposed to make an appearance on the show. He was supposed to be a guest spot. He unfortunately had to bow out of this show. But Jason, just so you know, you'll be very, very missed today. So, guys, I am super excited for today's show. I think I already said that already, but who cares? I'll express it one more time. To anybody who's hanging out with us on this Saturday, thank you so much for nerding out with us today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you're watching it on the rewind, do all that I just said as well. Also, if you guys could please check out, if you're into, old video gaming, I did a live stream with my brother playing Maximum Carnage. Check that out if you have a couple of minutes, especially for a good laugh. And I also dropped a uploaded video yesterday too that is very related to Maximum Carnage as well. So check out all those videos. 2 live streams this week, 1 uploaded video. I want you to watch all of them. Okay, that's your homework for the week. All right, so I'll gladly appreciate that. So now let's not waste any more time. I'm going to introduce my guests, and to anybody who is watching that is new here, who doesn't know what's that comic book is at all, I'll give a little brief description on what it is. But first, let's bring in MJ Comics. We got Mikey in the house, and we got the Mac. The Big Mac with the Mac sauce. You can't eat a Mac without that sauce, dude. It's got that
special sauce. We don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is.
No, we don't want to know what it is.
So some mysteries are just better not to be. You can't solve every. Yeah, you can't solve all.
Are you drinking coffee?
I am drinking coffee.
Oh, nice. My life! You're gonna be buzzing in 10 minutes.
Yeah, dude. All right, so I usually get decaf coffee because I can't drink regular caffeinated coffee because of my anxiety issues, right? And so I was at work and I had a coffee and the person made it caffeinated by accident. I was like, whatever. Like, I'll just take it today. I was buzzing up the fucking walls, bouncing off of them, dude, going crazy. I was supposed to record my show that day, the day I messaged you guys. And like I'm getting all tweaked out about my show. Like I was getting all excited. I'm like, this show's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to record this show. This show's gonna get so many views.
Awesome. That's awesome.
And then the sad reality is that I didn't do the show that day because of work. And then I was like, oh,
you're a bit bummed out, yeah.
Yeah.
But the good news is that What's That Comic Book is back. Right. How excited is everybody? Let me know in the comment section how excited you are that What's That Comic Book is back. I know a lot of people who talk about this show. Like, this is one of the most, like, I didn't waste any brain cells of coming up with this show. This was like, no brain cells were harmed in the making of this live stream. Okay. It was just one of those things where I was going to hang out with friends like, hey, we're coming on your channel. And like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. So let's just randomly pull out comic books and talk as much about them as we possibly can. So, and then ever since then, people loved it and I kept going with it. So yeah, the importance is that people just have fun, don't they? Just talking.
It's bullshitting with comics. You know what I mean? Just nerding out. Here's my book. This is what I know about it. You like it? Good. All right.
If you don't like it,
then beat feet or just keep watching. Just don't forget to like that hit that like button. I don't care if you dislike the book, just like the video though, right? All right, so we have a first appearance on the channel today, boys. I'm pretty excited about that too. Ooh, we have a first appearance on the channel on Superpower review. What's That Comic Book? We got James T. Keegan in the house.
There.
What is up? Hey,
what's going on? Thanks for having me, buddy.
Yeah, no problem, man. I thought, I'm always looking to have new people on the channel. I'm always down for a good time. And you, sir, were a perfect fit.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem, man. I love your channel. I love what you got going on there, dude. And you were talking about some of the videos that you plan on making in the future, and I can't wait to see those. So really like what you do, dude.
Thanks, man.
I mean, I'm not like a huge video gamer, but like, I appreciate the nostalgia of video gaming. I mean, there's definitely some video games I dip into. I was a huge video gamer when I was a kid, but comic books are just the niche for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and nostalgia is definitely a heavy reason why I work on PlayStation videos. Growing up with the PS1 and everything. So.
Yeah, cool. Well, man, it's so awesome to have you on the channel. I look forward to see what you're going to be pulling out on today's show. See what we got. Let's say hey to some of the folks in the chat. We don't have many, but we got Paul in the house. Paul is always here, dude.
What's up?
I feel like Paul is like, you know what, Paul? I'm gonna give you this title. Don't let it go to your head. But Paul is the #1 fan of the channel.
Is the roadie?
Yeah,
the groupie.
Yeah,
the
dude.
Roadie and the groupie all in one.
We got Mikey, who is also right here. We got MJ Comics, who's also right here, and we got Paul with the party. Yeah, party.
Hey.
So we got 7 people watching. If you are watching right now, don't be shy. Say hi in the chat. I like to see who's watching and who's here right now and hanging out with us. So don't be shy. Say hello. I want to know who you are. All right. Let me just go over this real quick before we get started. To anybody who is new watching and don't know what's that comic book, pretty much what I do here on the channel is I go live every Saturday. We're going to start that routine yet again. I go live every Saturday with the comic community. We take turns randomly pulling out comic books for 1 hour, and we try to give as much information about that comic book possible. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So, Mikey, would you like to start us off?
Oh, well, okay then.
Set the president.
Set the president. Right. Okay. So what we got? Right. So we're going to talk about Venom.
Oh, I love it already.
The boss. Bit of 90s stuff there. So
yeah,
gorgeous cover.
Yeah, it really is.
So you can obviously see Ghost Rider's chains there, and obviously Venom, and then that's the leader of the terrorist group in the comic. I think it's called Terranict, like arachnid, but like Terranict. So
you nailed it, buddy.
Yeah, so I read this a couple of weeks ago, so hence the reason it's on top of my pile. It's basically Venom as a federal agent. He's going along, swinging through New York, thinking life is good. Then he goes back to his apartment, and he's assigned to by the government to oversee a speech by a South American president on human rights at a church in the Bronx. Come on. Why would the president go to a church in the Bronx? But let's just go with this, okay?
It's comic books.
Yeah, and you assign Venom to it. Yeah, good idea. So, whilst Venom is there, a terrorist group attacks the church, and Venom takes them on, along with another character called Stigmata. Now, I'm gonna have to show you this, because Stigmata. I don't know if you've ever heard of the character Stigmata, but I had to look her up, because I was like, this woman looks like Luke Cage. So I don't know if you can. Oh, where am I? See that?
Yeah.
Like Luke Cage come Blade. And I
was
like,
yeah, dude, totally.
Yeah. So her special power is she prays to the angel Gabriel, and he gives her his superhuman strength and agility.
Boom.
What? This is the 90s for you. No. So I'll keep that up there. So where is it? It's there. Oh, I can't really see because I'm not blocking out the thing. So so the leader of the terrorist Terranict, or I can't pronounce it, has a special venom.
Yeah, you got it.
So I'll show you this.
Does
there he is there. That is the leader of the. Look at that! What is going on with this book? This book has just literally gone from, like,
that's fucking
everything.
freaky, man.
So
yeah, it's kinky.
to use the venom on actual Venom himself, but it has no effect. And then a terrorist takes a shot at the priest, because obviously they're in a church, but Venom comes to save the day, and Venom is about to kill the shooter when he has an argument between himself and the symbiote, whether he should kill it. And then all of a sudden, Danny Ketch appears, and then says, these terrorists don't have as much innocent blood on your hands as me, as well as Venom. And he's going to take him down. And I'm just like, what is going on in this book?
The girl that looks like Luke Cage, she's the bodyguard of the main villain, isn't she? And it's in a church.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember this one. This was I hated this. This was like,
I was just like, what is going on with this book?
It's a very wacky book. It's very 90s nostalgia where you're just like, it doesn't have to make sense, right? You're just like, well, I don't know what's going on, but this is a Venom comic book.
It's the one I introduced that he loves chocolate as well, isn't it?
Yes, he goes back to
yes.
the flat, and it's got that special drug in to keep the hunger at bay. So, but it's just crazy. This book's gone from literally. I was picked it up, and I was like, okay, it's so the South American president's going to give a speech at a church in the Bronx, everywhere. So, what's the most important church in America? I don't know, the one in the Bronx.
That panel that you just had up was pretty cool looking, though.
Yeah, the where that's where he tries to use his Venom on Venom.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
The way you were flickering through that bookmark, that's no longer a 9.8.
It's a reader anyway. Well, that's the whole idea, isn't it? You read the comic book and the expensive ones. You just buy it digitally, don't you?
I think he would be a perfect candidate to be grading at CGC based on how that guy was manhandling or Superman #1, right? Or actually Comics #1, right?
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to seeing #2 to see how wacky it gets, really, because it
gets weirder.
Yeah,
like you haven't even hit it. Yeah.
It gets weirder. I mean, I'm sold. So people, get this.
Yeah,
I like the corner box. That's something I miss about with the new comics that I miss with older comics is the corner boxes. You know what I mean? Like, you get Spider-Man running or something, or Spider-Man dangling down, or the heads. Like, I don't know. I think they should
fold out as well.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. No, keep that up. Keep that up. I gotta make that big. Look at that. Look at that.
Final Fantasy 7.
So
yeah, only on PlayStation. That's how old this comic is. Crazy. Yeah. And it even has an advert for the film Mimic.
Whoa.
Starring what was it, Mira Savannah or something?
Yeah,
something like that,
and Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Thanos.
James, your turn.
Alrighty. Ugh. So first
the
up,
Mac. The Mac. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
We did that.
Whoa.
Alrighty.
It would have been so funny if we were like both at the same time.
Hold on. We're gonna do it this way, right? We're gonna do old school.
Flip a coin.
Okay. Yeah. Mac. What do you want? Heads or tails?
I'll be a gentleman. I'll let Mr. Keegan.
Heads.
It's a fucking tails.
It is tails. Mac Daddy.
Right. So does that mean I get to go first, or I get to say who goes first?
You go.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna pick out. I've got 3 boxes of slabs in front of me, and I'm just.
Oh, that's good because I didn't bring any slabs.
Right.
You'll fill the void of slabs.
Count to a number between 1 and 5. I've got 5 in man. I'm going to go 4.
Good choice.
Right. So this is the back of it.
Ooh.
It's from the 80s, I think. Baby got back. And this is the front. It's a Thor 337, which is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. And it's obviously a newsstand copy.
Yeah, of course it is with James.
But it gets better.
How?
Because if I just drop this down a bit, can you see what it says?
Oh, it's got jewelry in it.
Yeah, it's a Mark Jewelers insert in it. So, yeah, this book, Walt Simonson story, cover and art, I believe. Yeah, it says there.
Yep.
Absolutely love. I mean, the character's awesome anyway. It's just so cool. But I really, really hope that one day he does get introduced, either obviously in a future Thor film or maybe even the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
But such a cool character, and I love this cover. I don't know why.
My favorite part.
I love
is
the red.
way it breaks through the corner.
The Thor
Marvel
sign
logo and the Thor sign. Yeah, it's
yeah, it's awesome. And yeah, it's just a cool cover, and I'm really glad. I mean, this thing I didn't even get pressed.
Are you going to pull Jason?
This was sent off. No, I'd never do that, just in case it came back like a 9.4 or something.
Yeah,
but awesome cover, great book, and great grade.
All right, so I don't know too much about Beta Ray Bill because I don't really read Thor, and like I got most of my Thor knowledge. I just know he's a god. He's got a hammer, you know what I mean? And I knew more information about Thor from the movies, right? Because I was never big into him. So what's the difference between Thor and Beta Ray Bill?
Well, isn't he like his species are like endangered? And I want to, do you know what? I might want to say that like it's something to do with. It's got something to do with Null. I think maybe like I'm just. Do you know what? Just cut it here because I'm just purely.
He's gone.
He's gone.
I'm gone.
He's just popped it on eBay, everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna Wikipedia that because I just want to.
And everybody in the panel, what is your take on Mark Jewelers inserts? Should they? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I was going to
say
the story about this.
Them? Do
I know the story,
why?
Or do you know?
No, does Kevin know why they're in there?
Yeah, I do know why they're in there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were comic book shops that were stationed. They were put in comic shops that were close to military bases, so the military men or women, mostly men, would go in, buy those comic books, and they could have those jeweler inserts. They could rip them out, send them in to get their loved one a nice ring.
Yeah,
that's true.
Exactly.
So this book here, so you know how like there's like army bases obviously all over the world, but in terms of I bought this book raw from Germany, and there's normally like loads of there's normally like military or army bases in Germany. I presume that this is where this book was originally acquired.
Wow, so, that's really cool.
But I bought this along with 339, which is first Stormbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that in Infinity War, the one that the new axe that he makes, and that is in equally as good condition. So
yeah, cool. I agree with Paul's comment here. I mean, I think. Even though I don't know too much about Beta Ray Bill, I know he is a very, very loved character, and once he does show up, that book will skyrocket. I totally agree with that. So like, what's everybody's take on Mark Jewelers inserts for a second? I mean, should they fetch that premium? Do you guys agree with that? Yeah.
I do, because it's a piece of history, isn't it? People are away from home, and back when there wasn't the internet, there was like a mini catalogue inside of a comic. So, obviously being based in a different country where maybe there's a different language, or and obviously they write differently. It was a great piece of advertising. And how else, apart from sending a letter, how else are you supposed to let your girlfriend or your wife know that you're thinking about them whilst you're deployed in a different country and giving a ring? It was a fantastic idea, and yes, I think they should stay in comics, and yes, they should fetch a premium. Obviously, the person who James bought it off, or wherever the history obviously didn't love their girlfriend enough to buy them the ring. But
Well,
do you know what I mean? So
that's it. But that adds to the value because obviously you would think that these army dudes wouldn't keep comics in best condition once they've had them. So
Yeah. And I would like to take a second and recant on what I said about the Mark Jewelers. They weren't in comic book shops; they were in magazine stores or bookstores. Because that's why they were newsstands. So I didn't want someone to watch this and be like, he's totally wrong. They were in comic book stores.
and when you think about it, that adds to the history that some jarhead somewhere has looked after James's comic enough to keep it a 9.6, and you wouldn't think that of somebody from the military, would you? Because you would think they would read it, or maybe one person would buy the comic and 25
loads of people would read it.
In the barracks. So they're like, I'll buy this one and just swap the comics. Do you know what I mean? So
right. Keegan,
it's a good job it wasn't a. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what they were. I was hoping someone would explain it before. But do you don't get a green label if it's not there though? You can. Still
you would.
You would, yeah.
I think you would.
Oh, that is it. Do you know what? That is a great question.
That is a great question. It really is.
It's a great question.
I don't. It's a marking on it that indicates that it wouldn't.
I thought
it's basically like an insert. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was in the center and is added to the centerfold.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
yes.
so technically, if you pulled it out, it just would be a normal comic.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
because there would be no proof, obviously, that it was Mark Jewelers. Because the easiest way to add it to the comic was the centerfold.
I think though, if you had the insert, and this is like a whole different discussion here. I think if you were to have the insert there, and if something was cut out of it, I think you could potentially be at risk, though.
Oh, yeah, but if it's because there were a different type of paper as well, weren't they?
Yes,
from what I remember.
It's more a little more cardstock.
It's like a photo, yeah. It's like
yeah. So if you ripped that out and didn't damage the staples, it would just be a normal comic.
It would just be a normal newsstand, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Mr. Parker, why are you not in here?
We still love you, Jason.
Can't he join if he's here in the chat?
He's probably naked in the.
He's probably watching us in the jacuzzi, isn't he?
He's waiting for Amanda and her girlfriends or friends to come out of the bar so he can drive them around town. So he's just watching it on his phone, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. So Mark Jeweler inserts for me, I always thought it was a little bit ridiculous that they would fetch a premium. I thought it was kind of silly. Like, why would you want to go after this book that is like, because back in the day they were like $3-4 more, raw, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you're just like why? And I always thought like it was more of a big deal if the person sold them and was into Mark Jewelers. If it was someone like me who was not into Mark Jewelers and I want to buy this book for the price you're asking, but like I will be willing to pay this price because I don't really care about the Mark Jewelers insert, if that sort of makes sense. You know what I mean? So I thought they were kind of crazy. I kind of understand it if it's slabbed and it says on the label Mark Jewelers insert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like if it's a raw book, like I don't know, I don't really see. I don't find it too special for me. I have a couple of books that are Mark Jewelers. I didn't buy them knowing that they were Mark Jewelers. I was just like, oh, it's a Mark Jewelers. One time I sent a book to get pressed and cleaned, and the person sent photos like, did you know this was a Mark Jewelers? I was like, no, I didn't. He's like, dude, that's so awesome. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But there's been plenty of people who've bought newsstand copies of books and sent them off for grading, etc. And when it comes back with the little note to say there's a Mark Jewelers insert in there, you just like, how have you not looked in the book?
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people don't look through their books when they get graded, though.
Some people be afraid to touch them, I think, to drop the grade.
Yeah. But I mean, for me, every time I buy a newsstand, I always check to see if there is one in there.
Yeah.
See, I don't even think about it. I'm just like, oh, newsstand, cool.
Side. Yeah.
It's sort of like the whole newsstand thing as well. Like, I mean, I think I understand the newsstand, why the newsstand fetches a premium, right? The little barcode over the direct edition a little more than what a Mark Jewelers would fetch for a premium.
Yeah.
I think it. I don't know. There's something to me that makes a little more sense with that on why that would catch more of a premium, especially if it's in better condition because of the newsstand. So I don't know. All right, let's not waste any more time, dudes. Okay, James K. Keegan hasn't gone yet, so let's go. Let's get to it.
So first,
poor guy's like, shut up and let me go.
So this one is I think my favorite cover swipe. So cool. Spider-Geddon Zero,
nice.
The Jamal Campbell variant, New York Comic Con exclusive, and I got this signed by Yuri Lowenthal, who is the actor who plays Spider-Man the video game. So that's the video game version on the cover.
Are you into video games, mate?
Characters. I am. If you hadn't known, that might be a running theme of my selection for this show. You might notice. But there was a combination in like late 2018 of the Spider-Man game, Into the Spider-Verse, and then kind of like comic book variants. That kind of got me back into collecting. Like I said, that was the first time I set up a stack in a comic shop, and I was like, give me everything with the White Spider costume on it. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. And I have a ridiculous collection. I was just taking out 10, 15, like every variant they had. So that's kind of what got me into proper collecting. Like I always read comics, mostly like omnibuses and trade paperbacks, but that kind of got me into regularly collecting. And it was cool to meet the actor and he was at Forbidden Planet, did a signing. And of course, I was the asshole with like 15 different things to get signed and a massive queue behind me because I showed up early so it was a special.
Hey man, you deserve it. If you're showing up there early, you're first. You know what I mean? You put it in the time. I wouldn't be mad about it.
I think it was literally a suitcase full of stuff, vinyls and comics and different copies of the game and everything. So like. Yeah, but
I'd be like this, right? The line starts and like, all right, we're ready for signing. I would like go back to the person who's waiting behind me, be like, this is going to take a while, right? Just open up There you go. Very cool, and a very well done cover swipe as well. I mean, I love the oranges in the background too, and I totally agree, dude, with that suit. When I first saw that suit in the trailer, I was like, that is a Spider-Man suit that I feel like is very well needed right now. It was fresh, it's the PlayStation Spider-Man suit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You see it instantly, But like the first time I saw it, I hated it.
Really? I loved it.
And it just grew on me, and that's the only suit I wear when I play the game now. Like,
same. So when I started playing the game, I used that suit a lot. Like, You get the original. You start off with the original one, right? And then you get that suit, and you're like, "Man, this suit is so cool. It's new. It's fresh. Like, I just want to play this all the time." And then we got the Ben Reilly suit, and it was all game over for me. It's like, "Oh fuck, I'm playing this."
Do you love the Ben Reilly suit?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Hell yeah!
I love it with the little the web shooters on the outside. I love it, and I absolutely, it's one of my favorite suits.
Dude, I need to get a Web 118 slabbed. I have to soon. That book is only going up more and more too. But yeah, dude, Ben Reilly. I love the suit, right? I like what they did with Ben Reilly, but obviously the Clone Saga was just a disgusting mess. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, there we go.
It's only direct.
Hey James, Mr. Mac, it's not your turn yet. Put that book away.
I was actually going to dig out some PS4 Spider-Man comics that I've got to show, but
yeah, do it. I'm sure Keegan would like to see it.
Most likely have them all. I hunted every single one.
City at War or something.
Yeah, yes, that's the adaptation of the game, and then they did Velocity, which is a sequel. And there's ones that cover the DLC as well.
What a great game, though, dude. That game, when that game came out, I mean, like I said, I'm not like crazy into video games. I do love them, but like I'm not a frequent player. But when that game came out, dude, my wife was like, "Are you done playing that game? Like, are you gonna hang out with me at all today?" Like, no.
I just found this. The screwball challenges, the stealth ones were the bane of my life.
Yeah.
just trying to get
that's
like
a nice one. Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah,
free
hold on, let me make
tokens
it
off.
big.
Those are
Yeah.
pretty cool
But
covers.
my first video was actually a review of that game. That's what sort of got me in to start the
Oh,
channel.
cool.
There you go.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
All right.
I'd be like, no,
And
no,
then
babe,
we've got
I'm too
Spider-Man
busy
2
web
coming
slinging.
soon as
Yeah,
well, haven't
that's
we?
2020
With Venom in it.
Venom. Tony Todd playing Venom. Yeah,
Tony
Candyman
Todd.
himself. Yeah, so that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Man, that was the only thing that was missing from the first one for me. It was like, dude, like all these suits, but where's the symbiote suit, man?
Yeah. Well, they were saving it for the next.
Yeah,
one.
I know.
Every version of the symbiote that we've seen will.
They're gonna make me
Is,
wait.
Yeah.
is
I
Tony
wonder-
Todd Candyman?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
That's
I'm
awesome.
wondering if on Spider-Man 2 there will be a co-op mode where one of you can play as Miles Morales
It
and
looks-
then the other one.
It does look like that's what they're doing. I'm hoping it's not because I think, like co-op, a lot of the time co-op, I'm just like, like.
No, but it'd be nice if you had
Marvel
co-op
Avengers
missions just separately to the actual main game.
That would be cool.
That would be absolutely awesome.
My hope is it's kind of like Arkham Knight, where
Yeah.
you can swap between them mid-combat and stuff.
Mm.
Like or
I mean-
GTA 5 can change.
If we don't get to play as Venom, though, we definitely riot.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully, we do, but I don't know.
Like,
It seems like going for a villain with him.
If I can't play as Venom, dude, I'm gonna be pissed. James has switched off.
Oh no, I'm looking at my comics. Sorry, I
Uh,
was switching.
it's my turn. Oh my god, it's my turn already. All right, what do you guys want? You want something? I didn't bring any slabs. Symbiote boxes over there. I can get them if you'd like, but I have my DC box, my back issue bin, my Marvel back issue bin. You got the unread pile, and we got the key box.
Key box.
Key box.
Show us some keys.
The key to our heart.
The raw keys.
Adrian! Nobody got that. The raw keys. No, never mind.
Don't die me, Mick.
What do we got? What do we got? All right. I mean, this is not a huge key, but this is a nice book.
Secret Wars number
Here,
8.
what?
Oh, Jason said he's home now.
Get the fuck on, bro.
Come on, dude.
It says
in the tiny screen.
All
it's
right.
his turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
right
Jason,
now.
Yeah, and that'll take us to an hour.
Yeah. Jesus. Come on, man. Come on, Jason.
Come on, Jason.
All right.
get
So
in here.
what I got is a fantastic cover. I have this book slabbed and signed, but here we have a Batman with Robin number 237, first
Oh,
appearance of the Reaper or the Grim Reaper.
Cool cover.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic book, and I do it every year. I actually do. I display this book out when it's Halloween time. So I just literally put this book away. So really cool book. The story's okay. I can't remember too much of it, but I know when I did read it, I was like, all right, this book is mostly a cover buy, I think. But I think it does fetch a little more of a premium because it is considered a first appearance. But the cover is awesome. Neil Adams, we got Denny O'Neil. My slabbed copy actually has a note saying how Bernie Wrightson had came up with the cover and came up with some of the storyline, like some of the bones of it, the structure of it, and Neil Adams and Denny O'Neil kind of took it and did something with it. But so I have this book signed by Neil Adams and Bernie Wrightson. So
Nice.
it's a great cover. Really, really cool cover. I picked this up at a flea market. I think I paid $20 for it. It's probably worth more than that now. I don't know. That's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. That's the show. Thanks for watching. See you later. Catch
See
you
you
next
later.
time. All right. Let's see. Mikey, your turn.
Oh, I didn't got anything else. My back's set everywhere. I ain't got anything else. You're gonna have to bypass me.
All right. See you later,
You ain't
dude.
got anything
Wow.
else?
I have, but I haven't read it yet. So I just picked this.
Do you know what this show's about?
Yes, I know, but to hand, I got well, maybe someone can fill this in. Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
a cool
that's a nice
cover.
one. I like that one.
You're gonna have to quickly read it, Mark, so you can tell us something about
It's
it.
obviously about Wolverine,
It's-
and
It's got 17 pages.
I say we
Yeah.
make Mikey read it to us right now.
it's got some cool art in there. Look at that.
Oh, let me make it big.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
gnarly.
it's like a Sin City sort of comic where it's all black and white, and then obviously
That's
all
cool.
the blood's red.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought I would delve into this, and then obviously some pages, some are red. So yeah, I think that's why it's called Black, White, and Blood.
That's probably just
But
the colours. Yeah.
The main reason I got this comic is because it's actually a misprint, and it's got the it's supposed to be obviously Wolverine, and then for some reason it's got Empire's End on it, and then so you miss the first 2 pages of the actual comic and go
Oh,
straight
what?
into, like, page number 3.
Mm.
So it was a misprint. So that's why I picked it up. But I thought, you know what, I might as well read it, seeing as I've picked it up, because I was hoping that maybe it might be graded, but there's a little spot at the back where it's actually.
Yeah, I see it.
So it's never gonna. It's only worth something in a 9.8. So, but I paid £1 for the comic, so you know what, got to enjoy it.
Cool. So these black, white, and blood comic books, they look great, right? They are very eye appealing. They look really nice. I mean, they grab artists. So when I bought these for the Carnage series, I picked up, I think, 3 of them, 4 of them, something like that. And like I said, they're gorgeous, beautiful looking books. But some of the stories are just like, they're short stories, and like they're maybe like 3, max 5 pages long. And you're just like, well, the stories are just okay, you know what I mean? But the artwork in them is amazing. Like I remember everybody flipped out when Carnage appeared as a shark in one of the pages. Like that was insane. James is asking for the link. I thought I sent it to him. Jason, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Well, so basically what we're saying is it's a bit like 3 Jokers.
Yeah, it's a nice looking.
Nice art.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, pretty much
Nice
what we said there. It's nice artwork,
Stories pup.
but
Art's good.
yeah, when the story is just meh. Let's see. Here you go.
Got it.
I don't know how you work this laptop. I hate this laptop. This is
You want me to
oh, there you go. No, I got it. Yep.
Okay.
Boom. All right, sorry, folks. Yeah. So
Boom.
those books are really, really pretty looking, but stories. I mean, I haven't read the Wolverine ones. I don't know. Maybe some of the Wolverine ones are good, but all right, Mac Daddy, your turn.
Mac Daddy. Slab or raw?
Let's see, Raw. You did slabbed one. Why not? I don't care. Oh, look who's here.
Just in time.
Wow. What is up?
Hi guys, I'm going retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Retro.
I'm going old school with my FaceTime camera on my stupid MacBook because I haven't got my other phone set up for my camera. But hey, so I'm in grey no vision, sorry, which is okay because
fine.
my
That's
skin's
right.
terrible today, so it hides all sorts of.
It's worked out well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worked out.
Mastodon Comics and Music. How the hell are you doing,
Mastodon.
Don? I haven't seen you in a while, dude. Mastodon, good band. Is that what you're talking to about? Huh? No, maybe. I don't know. No, Don. I hope you're doing well, dude. Nice to see you, man, in the chat. But yeah, Jason, thanks for popping in
Listen,
for a
guys,
second.
I'm sorry for being late. You know, I've been a taxi service today, so managed to get back. And Wales won, of course. Wales versus Australia. We won by 1 point. 1 point result.
Way.
So pleased with about that. Rugby I'm talking about. Sorry. In America, you're not into rugby. You got your American football. Where you wear padding, I think. don't you?
Football.
Yeah, football.
And
Yeah.
helmets.
Something-
Soccer.
I don't watch, but whatever. I don't watch men running with a ball and
Odd shaped balls.
yeah, and
Yeah.
groping and tackling each other.
So how's the show going? Have you got your books out? I'm really
Yeah.
been.
Oh,
I've
we
seen
got
bits and bobs, but
we got more than books out. Oh,
did you? Oh, I'm glad. Well, I'm glad. I'm sad I missed it now.
James busted out the Mac.
Oh,
Oh,
The Big Mac came out. Yeah, you missed it, mate.
Big Mac and Little Mac.
Yeah.
Believe it.
all right, James. What do you got? What do you got?
Right, I've got it's a DC book,
Hmm.
and it's DC Comics presents issue number 47, and it's the first appearance of
Very nice.
He-Man
Wow.
Fantastic.
in comics.
Good condition, that.
Nah, it's about a 4.0, 5.0. It's
No,
not
really?
massively
You
bad.
know.
Yeah, it's got.
Oh,
Can you see just there? It's got a big crease just there.
no.
Oh, yeah.
See
Okay.
that, yeah. Superman is drawn into another dimension to help He-Man and Battlecat fight off Skeletor and Beastman, who are attempting to take over Castle Grayskull. Grayskull. Yeah. That's all I can tell you about this comic. I've never read it. But it's just a key book.
Yeah.
It was written by Paul Kupperberg, and the editor was E. Nelson Bridwell.
Fantastic.
Anything else you want to know? I think the cover was drawn by Ross Andrew, whoever he is.
Whoever any
Linker
of these
was-
people you're saying right now, I don't know any of these people.
No, neither do I.
I feel sorry for Skeletor because he's got to fight Superman and He-Man. It's just ridiculous. There's no way he can just about cope with He-Man.
Yeah, but so on the
So
front
why
cover,
does why does he need the help of Superman? Because I'm not being funny, but every episode I've ever watched, He-Man has always bettered Skeletor.
Yeah, so what happens in this particular issue, and I can tell you from the cover, is that Superman gets magically controlled by Skeletor
course.
to fight.
So you should
So-
you should be feeling bad for He-Man then.
Yeah, so he says, as long as Skeletor magically controls me, I must attack He-Man, and that means I could die.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. I'm guessing he doesn't. I'm taking he doesn't.
It's always annoyed me that his first appearance is a crossover book.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just irritates me. Like they should have done a Masters of the Universe book first.
Well, maybe because not maybe not a lot of the fan base knew, and so they just let's stick him with Superman. Superman is a cool character. Everybody loves Superman. Let's stick it with him. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. But it's a great Bronze Age key to have, so I'm happy to have it. And it cost me the grand total of £10.
Well, that's sort of like $12-13.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And that was recent as well, actually.
Wow,
That's the thing.
that book went up too, as Paul said here.
Yeah, I think the second part of that series is coming out soon. Did anyone watch the first part?
I loved it,
Yeah.
and I'm not really a He-Man fan, but I thought it was brilliant. Like,
No, yeah.
yeah.
Mikey was big into He-Man when he was a kid. I remember him having the toys, but for me, I was just a little bit young for it. So
Yeah,
I
I
really
believe that's
series.
like
No.
a little over. That's not my generation.
yeah. But I mean, I really enjoyed that Netflix series. I thought it was good. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but the trailer for the second part looks really good.
Hey, watch it. Maybe I'll check it out.
It's very good.
Yeah.
And did you see the making of video for that? Because of COVID, they had to record in their own homes, like thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
not
that's
like
easy.
they can-
Like,
Well, I know that, but like it's not like you can sort of build a rapport and judge by people's faces and reactions and stuff like that. It had to be. They had to go over it. They had to know all the lines, and they had to like talk about it, and just so much feeling went into it, and I think it came across really well. I couldn't see any difference if it was done in the studio or thousands of miles apart.
yeah, one of my first loves was in it, Sarah Michelle Gellar. That was absolutely
Very
I
nice.
love those. Yeah.
What was that film that she was in? Based on Fatal. What's it called? There's not Fatal
Oh,
Attraction.
Cruel
the,
Intentions.
Cruel
Yeah,
Intentions.
Dangerous Liaison sort of thing, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
it was around that, wasn't it?
Cruel Intentions. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
He's great.
Cruel
man.
Intentions, great film.
Indeed. Keegan, your turn.
Alrighty. So I got top loaders or slabs.
Ooh, somebody pick.
Top loader.
Slab.
Slab.
James, all right, 2 votes for slabs.
Do I have to bust out the coin again?
So yeah, here we go. All right. So I got.
Ooh.
We all know this
Oh.
book, I think. Hell Arisen 3, first
Yeah.
appearance of Punchline. This one is signed by Tinian. Haven't actually read, like, Punchline is a character I love, even though I haven't actually read her stuff. I just read about her and watched videos on her. But like visually, like her character design, I absolutely love. I love the concept as well, because Harley Quinn has kind of evolved now to more of an anti-hero, to give like the Joker a more sadistic kind of counterpart. I think is great, and I think she's a character who's going to be sticking around for a while, certainly.
Yeah, I can understand that about, seeing a character, not knowing too much a character, but you just love how eye appealing they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's like kind of one of the things that drew me to Venom when I was a kid. Like, oh man. Good.
Yeah, I know. Look, you just see a little blonde head. That's all you can see.
And a dog butt.
Hi, Amanda.
Look at the face. That. She's been drinking.
Hi, Amanda.
What's up?
No, we're going to Scusi later, aren't we, love?
Oh.
Shame.
Whoop! There
happening?
it is.
Mr.
There it
Parker,
isn't.
would you like to go now?
Yeah, I'd love to. I've got a couple of books I dug out. Do you want a raw book or do you want a slab?
I don't care. Anybody pick. I'm not picky.
Slab.
Raw.
No, raw. Slab. Raw.
I'll go raw.
Oh!
Okay.
Here we go.
Whoa, we got another Grim Reaper?
I was just
Yeah.
about to say
On the
yeah.
same night.
Well, what do you mean? There's someone pulled up a Grim
And
Reaper.
it's not
already.
even
I did.
Halloween.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kev
I
pulled out
We've
the
done the
decent
Grim
version.
Reaper.
Oh, got you. Right, okay. There we are. So, yes, first appearance of Grim Reaper. Of course, a lot of speculation. Turned up in
'Cause of
the
WandaVision.
WandaVision? Like it was like
Yeah.
a silhouette of his helmet, wasn't it, or something? Or
Yeah.
but do we think
Yes.
that Grim Reaper's going to be appearing in the MCU at all, or is it just them
No.
trolling us?
I think basically every character at some stage is going to show up. Like when you have 20 film franchises with say 3 movies apiece and then 15 TV shows running, like we'll get everybody at some stage, you know.
I think it was Mephisto.
It's just,
Like,
Oh. I love how he has it just handy. Oh, and
Yeah,
James.
I-
James has it handy too. Wow.
So I've always got this ready just in case.
So in case, so you can make your money
Just in case
back.
it pops up somewhere.
it's really taken a dive, that book, hasn't it? It really has.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, look at James. James like,
It's a roller coaster, isn't it? It is a roller coaster. You have your wins and you have your losses.
yeah, no, it's true.
Oh no!
Oh
Don't do
no, no, don't. Oh no, we can't show this. I'll get demonetized.
You will get demonetized. You can't mention the S word. Oh my god! Right. Depictions of. Okay. So yeah, that's my Avengers. I picked it up. When did I pick it up? I picked it up a couple of weeks ago, I think, and I bought it for. I want to say £25, something like
He's lying because Amanda's there.
that. $30.
which probably means he spent £500.
Double times double.
Double toast.
She's asleep now. It's okay.
She's passed out.
Last time gone.
Good.
Sorry.
Talk bad about her now. Cool.
All right. What would you guys like to see? Would you like to see? I already gave you the options. Somebody pick.
Slabs.
I don't have any slabs.
Shit.
All right, put a DC book, mate. I know you
Yeah.
already pulled out a DC book, did you? Oh.
Marvel.
A DC book.
Indie.
Indie? I don't have a lot of indies. I just have Spawn for indies. I don't get too much into indies. Let's see what do we got here. What is this? Oh,
Advertising.
oh, I love this cover. Swamp Thing number 5.
Ooh. Hey.
Ooh. This book is pretty. It's sort of important, I would say. This is
So,
Go ahead, James. What?
that's not the first Abbey Arcane, is it?
No,
Is
it's
that number
not. No, yeah, that's number 3. But this is when Swamp Thing kind of learns a little more about himself. He loses an appendage and kind of learns that he can regrow it and stuff. He can regenerate himself. So that's sort of important. And it doesn't really happen until with Alan Moore's run, where you see a lot more of Swamp Thing's powers and abilities. Which, if you think about it, it takes a really, really long time when we finally get to really understand what Swamp Thing is. And I mean, Alan Moore just really took it and really did things with it. But this is a great cover. I am a huge, huge fan of Bernie Wrightson artwork. The way how he has this method with brushes and inks and all of the detail and the shading and the usage of blacks, and I really love it. So this is another book that I actually like to hold on. This is another book I really like to pull out during Halloween. So when did you get that one? That's not the one I got you at the shop, right?
No. I bought this.
No.
I can't remember. I bought quite a few Swamp Thing books after. I think did you do like an omnibus unboxing?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I think like that massive hardcover, wasn't it?
the Absolute Edition.
I picked up a few.
Yeah.
I really want issue number 1. If I'm being honest.
Oh, dude, you gotta get it. It's a beautiful everything. Okay, so Swamp Thing is 1 through 10 with Bernie Wrightson. There are all beautiful, gorgeous books. The artwork in it. Jason, I'm really surprised you haven't gotten to Swamp Thing, to be honest, because I really feel like that this horror is sort of up your alley. To be honest, I don't know, but I don't know. I love the character to death. I really do. He's one of my favorite characters, and whenever I see anything Swamp Thing, I try to pick it up. I just picked up the where is it? I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to do 2 books.
Before we move on from Swamp Thing, did anyone watch the show?
Yes, show's great.
I loved it.
Amazing. It was so good. It's such a shame.
But they cancelled it after the first episode view, didn't they?
Yeah.
3 episodes before.
As soon as it came out, they canceled it right away. I don't know if you guys ever read this one, but this is a good issue too. This is the winter special. This is this is a Jason Fabok art.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
Same artist who did Batman 3 Jokers, in case if anybody's wondering.
What is it? Did he do the interior or was it just the?
No, he did interior as well.
Oh, awesome!
Pretty cool story, actually. It's very simple, but it's very touching. So yeah, there we go. Boom, Swamp Thing number 5, beautiful cover, and kind of an important story to Swamp Thing on how he figures out that he can do stuff with his body and regenerate. We're at 54 minutes here. And I want to say thank you yet again to all the people who have been watching. And I want to thank my guests for coming out and hanging out. Let's try to do a speed round. Yeah. No thanks to you, Jason.
I know you.
No,
Count me out, mate.
Let's try to do a speed round before we reach the hour. So Mikey, I see you're ready. You're hot and ready, dude. Let's go. What do we got? Whoa!
Very nice.
Magazine.
First appearance of Star-Lord. Yep.
Cool.
Marvel preview number 4, 1976. Never read it. bought it slabbed, but I love Guardians of the Galaxy, and I had to have the first appearance of Star-Lord.
Big
Cool.
character. I like
He looks
it.
so different compared to the movies, huh?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got so much reflection.
He looks like Night Owl from Watchmen.
Yeah, from Watchmen. Yeah.
Does
Just
yeah?
got that look. Little gun on his hip.
And the
Teach
secrets
yourself
of
music.
teaching yourself music as well.
Brilliant.
Like
What
the
year-
old adverts.
year was
They always,
that, you say, Mike?
they always promise you something that you can't have. I think one of them, I was watching something, and apparently there was like a chocolate or a sweet made that would actually make you lose weight the more you actually ate it.
Wow, that was my problem.
And that was from the 50s. That was, and it was just, and what it had was this certain chemical in it that would make you drop weight, but because it was literally poisoning your body.
Yeah.
How crazy is that,
I was
man?
gonna say, I was like, it was probably some chemical that was poisonous. They didn't care.
Yeah, arsenic
Nothing
or
bad.
something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's how cigarettes started, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah.
Oh, these are healthy for you. Smoke them.
yeah. They're really cool as well. It looks really cool.
Yeah, all James Dean looking. Cool. All right, Back Daddy. What do you got?
Mac, Daddy, Mac. Okay.
Ooh,
Got a
all right.
Venom issue number 1, the 2018 run. So the Donny Cates run. It's signed by.
Donny Cates. Stegman?
It's signed by Donny Cates just there. And it's signed by Mike Mayhew, who's done the
Yeah.
cover as well.
Right. So I like Mike
Yeah.
Mayhew's art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's some great covers.
well, obviously it's an amazing Spider-Man 300 homage, and it's obviously 9.8, and just had to have it, and it was a good price. So yeah,
Not a
Were they
fan of
different-
Mayhew's art.
Were there different covers of
you're not a
that?
fan.
I'm not a fan of his
Yeah, so
artwork. No.
There's like a white one that didn't have all the.
Yeah. Was there a black one as well?
There might have been, yeah, but this is the best one, I think, because it's
More true to the book.
Yeah.
more, yeah. So yeah,
I think which one? The Spawn book that you have looks cooler. The one that that CGC fucked up and took forever for them to replace.
the foil.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that one looks cooler.
300 was it?
yeah.
Yeah, it is the 300, right?
Was that the silver foil thing? The silver one was it, or the?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, hold on.
Hang on, pull it up.
Pull it out, Mag Daddy.
Yeah, like this one.
I think that one looks so much cooler.
That's
Oh, you got that.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize the 9.8 wasn't the so. Oh, duh.
Yeah, so the 9.8 is the original one that McFarlane
So, like,
did.
the 227 is like modern day Spawn, but the 300 is like classic Spawn, right? like-
what for? Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's got like the big boot on the 227, right? You know the
yeah.
I think I would have to go with the 227 actually.
Yeah, I prefer the 227.
I like the 227.
So, what is specific about issue 227 then?
It's nothing. It's just an
As-
homage.
So
Why that number though? Why did they decide to
so
do it on that number?
So basically, they did a run, I think, from 220 to 230. They did homages.
Yeah.
So this is 220.
I've never seen that one.
So
That's
that-
cool.
Maybe make a big
So
jam.
that's obviously Amazing Fantasy 15. So they went through various different ones. They got like Hulk 3,
340. Yeah.
340. They got one of
They
them
have
as well.
ASM 316. I had the ASM 316 homage, and
Did you?
I did, yeah, because like I thought it was cool and all, but I mean, when I read my books and if they're not like very interesting, I don't keep them around, so I sold it. I bought the book for like $3 at the shop, and come to find out, like the book was worth more, and so when I sold it for $20. So like I wasn't expecting that, right? Why didn't the shop have it
Yeah.
for $20?
But I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, they had a bunch of them. They had the Amazing Fantasy 15, Hulk 340, ASM 316. They had the 227. There's a few more. Oh, they did. He did a Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns one.
Yeah, and he also did a Walking Dead number 1 as well.
Yes, yeah.
Youngblood as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely, and they're cool looking. I mean, if you like get them slabbed up as a set, yeah,
just have everything to happen for you guys.
Is that would really be really cool though if you got like all those homage covers slabbed in a 9.8 and had those displayed. That would be fucking cool. That would be worth saving. That would be really fucking cool.
Yep.
All right, Keegan, your turn, man.
Okay, I'm gonna cheat because this is a trade paperback, but it's kind of a valuable one. The reason I'm using a trade paperback is that this
isn't a comic book. What's going on?
My single issues are stuck in CGC. So this is Uncharted. This is a 6-issue run that DC did back in 2012. I got this maybe 3 or 4 years ago for 30 quid. It's going now. I've seen it go for 100 now lately. I think it's because of the movie.
Oh wow, it's the movie. Yeah,
it's out of print anyway. But yeah, it's like takes place after the second game, and just has like Nate on a new adventure with Sully and Elena and everything. So it's a good read. I read the digital copy. This kit was pristine, so I didn't want to open it. And it's pretty much the only thing I have that's worthy of Mylar, I think.
It's got that Mylar magic.
It looks crisp. I love it.
Mylar magic.
Has that got the issues 1 to 6 in it then, has it?
Yeah, what issue 1 to 6? So I have issue 1 to 6 sent off, which I'll probably get halfway between now and my funeral. So just waiting on them. But yeah, I have the trade paperback anyway. Stuck in the Mylar.
Are they with CGC at the moment, are they?
They're stuck there at the moment, so looking forward to getting them back.
Are they stuck?
Well, there's been no update on them for 2 or 3 months, I think.
Yikes.
Yeah, so
they did an update the other day, didn't they, to say that they caught up with the backlog?
Yeah.
That's BS. They haven't. They've done.
Well,
they haven't. You had to wait a month for it to go onto the system, didn't you? But now they've cleared that backlog. So now, as soon as you send it off, they should be on the system the following week. That's what they're saying.
Hey, well, that's a big box you got there.
This came back the other day, and me and Mikey are filming the unboxing tomorrow.
Oh, exciting!
It must be expensive because it says Fragilia on it.
Fragilia. I think I've got like 8 or 9 books in here. It's quite heavy, actually.
I hope no corners are crushed.
Oh,
well, guess we'll find out.
No, everything's gonna be fine. It's all gonna be good. You just might get an occasional pubic hair in it. That's all. When you unboxing that?
So Mikey's coming around tomorrow to unbox it. Yeah,
cool.
Mikey's had his submission back as well, so I think we've got about 15 books or something.
Oh,
Seven,
big
I
one.
think you've got
Doing 2
8,
parts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Part 1 and
We'll
part
do
2.
it too. Yeah. So we'll probably just do Mikey's books and my books separate videos.
Eke out that content.
Yeah.
Spread it out.
Spread it out.
And the because I've been stuck at work for the past few weeks, haven't been able to edit any videos. So the second part of our grading predictions for this video is coming out tomorrow. So we'll see how we've done.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
Good to see.
All right, Jason,
My
your
arse
turn.
is twitching.
Okay, I'm giving you guys an exclusive, massive exclusive here. I've had a book back
What?
from CGC, and I haven't even done the unboxing video for it yet. So I'm going to share this, guys.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
First Gore the God Butcher, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
that's going to be a big book, man. A really big book.
Yeah. This book I had for free, gratis, completely free.
What?
The guy gave it to me in a comic shop for free.
I think I remember this story.
Yeah.
Yeah, but But is that when he took you around the back, and you have to do that thing? You swore you never.
Yeah.
and he filmed it as well.
Yeah.
And you had
It's
to
all
gargle
over
it at the end.
the internet.
Yeah, I'm still sat on a rubber donut now. So, here's the thing. it's not in the best of conditions. I'll be honest with you, right? It had a lot of spine ticks. It went off to my presser, and
You've got your own presser now.
yeah. Send it off
Wow,
to my,
you're moving
my
up in the
presser.
world.
No one else's. It's exclusive. I think though, for what it came out as, I was quite pleased with, considering it was for free. All right, and I found it in a long box, no bag or board or anything like that. So, anyways, press it. Here we go. Ready, guys?
Oh,
Decent.
That's decent,
I
man.
mean,
Yeah.
I would have been happy with any grade.
Yeah,
Whatever
right.
it came back as.
9.4 near mint.
wow.
So a couple of little color rub on it, a little bit of wear, but on the spine. Apart from that, it's a lovely looking book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nice stuff.
free. I mean, I don't know what GPA on this at the moment is. Maybe 150 quid, maybe something like that.
Like that,
$200, maybe.
Yeah.
That's a big
Probably
money.
had like 3 around the time Love and Thunder comes out. I'd say.
Yeah, when Christian, we see a trailer, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you mainly holding on to it to flip it?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any interest in this book really. It's
Yeah.
purely investment, so that I can get other books I really do want. You know.
Of course, or pay for the next CGC submission.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Or
cool.
pay for therapy after that little thing from earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to show this because I don't know if anyone's got this. Big book.
I don't.
Massive book. First appearance of Agatha Harkness and Sense copy as well. I think, James, I was with you when I picked this up, wasn't I, mate?
Yeah, you picked it up from that Out of This World, was it?
Out of This World. Where was that? In Worcester.
Worcester, yeah. So that's when I
Worcestershire.
collected my.
Worcestershire.
Worcester.
Worcestershire.
Wait,
And
you guys were
that's
in
where I-
Worcester here? No, I'm just kidding.
Can you remember how
That's where I
much it
collected
was?
my whole.
Was it like 45 quid or something like that? Or was it
Yeah,
more?
yeah. And then literally, I think it was either later that night or the next day, they announced the series, didn't they?
They did, didn't they? And they had 2 more books there, didn't they, mate? In the shop.
Yeah.
Beat up copy, which was like going for 12 quid, 15
20 quid. Yeah, 20 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that.
Yeah,
You
it
never
was,
phoned me to tell me, James.
see, that's bad.
No.
Secret.
So.
That's manifesting destiny there. I think.
How are you going to get there?
By horse.
Who knew?
Who's gonna
I
run?
would have asked you to buy it for me.
Oh no, I mean, but I didn't know it was going to get turned into a TV series when I was there.
Fight.
It was like the next day.
fight.
Let's go. I want to see. All right. We are past the hour. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Why not? What do you guys
Get
want?
it out.
Oh, hey. For $5, I definitely will.
Marvel.
What about
Marvel.
for that first Gore the God Butcher? What would you do for that?
I think I heard Mr. Keegan say Marvel.
Go for it.
Marvel, key
Marvel.
or back issue box?
Back issue.
Back
Okay.
issue.
Oh.
Let's see. Who do we got here?
Forget it. Bet it begins with a D.
Yeah, you how'd you do that? How'd you do
Because it's just
that?
going to be Daredevil.
Wait, did you see it?
No.
No.
That
Well,
was
we know you.
amazing.
There we go.
That's
That was
great cover, though.
amazing.
Yeah.
Give this-
So for tonight's lottery
High five.
numbers,
He was straight
Donate
up. He was straight up.
$5,000.
"I bet it starts with a D." And I was like, "It is." And he's like, "It's Daredevil." I'm like, "Wow,
To
Daredevil,
be fair,
man."
Mikey's always thinking about the D.
Oh, that was good. That was good. You both gentlemen get a high five for
Good.
that.
Yeah, always.
Daredevil 179, classic Frank Miller cover with Elektra, with her sai and the mask of Daredevil on stabbed through the side. Really, really cool.
Amazing.
It's been, man, I don't know, maybe 5 years since I read this, so I don't really remember too much about it. But she's about to die soon, so I know that. I have that issue. This book needs a press. This book needs some love, actually. I love this cover enough, even though it's not a key issue, that I would get this pressed. Why not? Why the hell not?
That's a classic cover right there.
Really
Cool,
classic
cool.
cover.
It's yeah.
I think there is a really a pretty cool fight scene in here with like there's a chase scene with Daredevil and Elektra, pretty much a classic Batman Catwoman chase scene, and then they kind of have a little scrap.
End up
So
kissing.
I just want to ask a question here, and
Yeah.
I know no one will ever know the answer to it, but do you reckon that anybody actually won that 10-speed racer bike? Because how would you know back then? You wouldn't know, would you?
yeah. I don't know.
Google it.
We should make a video on this. Make
Yeah,
a public service announcement.
go through history and find out who actually won these prizes.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah,
The
and the-
Speed Racer.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
10-speed racer bike.
Toys R Us was another one, wasn't it? They were always offering like a spending spree in Toys R Us, or whatever.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Yeah.
anybody actually won that.
Mm.
And was it just related to that issue, or was it over a certain period of time?
No,
that
I've
was the
I've
issue?
seen that ad in a couple of other books.
Yeah. It's just on a couple of Spider-Man as well. So
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if it was like held over a year, and then can you imagine how many people will have applied to win that? I mean,
For a
imagine,
boxing
like-
bike.
Exactly, but you imagine a container putting your hand in, and how big this container would be with all these entries in it.
All these kids who have
Or
hopes and
was it
dreams
just
of winning
a
a
big
bike.
con to sell the magazine?
Yeah.
There is actually an article on the internet about how Google has actually let you down, and there's not an answer for that particular 10-speed racer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So sometimes Google really lets you down. I was hoping to discover who had just won the Columbia 10-speed Formula 10
You've been
bicycle.
googling while we've been chatting.
Yep. Sorry.
I mean, that's
I'm regularly just looking at other things while I'm talking to you
Talk to
guys.
me.
wow.
I'm looking at certain websites for
He's buying
adults.
books right now. He's on eBay.
on eBay.
He's on the bay buying books. All right, so all right, gentlemen, we're past the hour, and I think it's a good time to wrap it up. So to anybody who's watching, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're watching this on the rewind, don't forget to smash that like button. That's really, really important. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see future What's That Comic Book. I'm really happy to be doing the show yet again. Also, don't forget to go in this video's description down below. Click on the links to these guys' channels. Show them their love and support. Subscribe to their channels as well. That would be greatly appreciated. I'm Kevin Videnia for Superpower Review. Make sure you check out some more of my content that I did this week, and I will see you guys next time. Say bye.